I'm going to be showing you the top 3 ways on how to get gems. And before we get into this video, I'm just going to apologize for not posting in a while. It's been like 2 months, I believe. And after Anime Adventures got shut down, Anime Last Stand was just not cutting it for me. And now this game came out like, I don't know, weeks ago or something, and I didn't post a video on it only because I didn't know if I was going to actually play this game. But now that I'm level 55 and I actually see the potential, like, keep in mind this has over 200,000 people playing it consistently. So we're going to be showing you the top 3 best gem farms, and I'm not going to yap, so I'm just going to get right into it. Make sure to sub and like, and if you're new here, make sure to sub and like, and if you're not, just enjoy this video. And yeah, let's get right into it. These are going to be in order from the first to the third, which is going to be the worst to the best. So the first method, obviously, that we all know is for any any tower defense game, is always going to be the AFK chamber over here. And this right here is going to give you free gems, and you just go in it and it won't like kick you out for being AFK. Obviously, you could, it's a really good, like, if you're lazy or if you're going to do something, going somewhere, or if you're going to sleep, it's obviously one of the better methods, because you don't want to just like waste your time like all those hours. I mean, I guess you can if your PC's not that good, especially if your PC's not that good, you should be doing this. But you can do this whenever you're AFK and not on. And I think over around like 7 or 8 hours, I got like 2,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 gems, which is obviously pretty good if you do that like every night for a couple nights. But if y'all don't want to do that, if y'all do it only for like an hour a day or less, it's still gonna give you gems, but it's not gonna stack up like how these other methods are going to. Yeah, so that's method number 1. I definitely recommend that one if that's just like the only thing you can do out of these methods. And I recommend just doing that in the free time. If you don't want to play the game, you want to take a break, or you're going to sleep, or you're going out, I think you should definitely do that, because it's always good to have some gems here, just some gems available, unless like if it's a good banner for some reason. Anyways, method number 2 is obviously going to be infinites. You can do infinites on this mode because it doesn't really matter on which one you do. You can just do the easiest one. It's going to give you gems throughout each wave, or throughout every like 5 or something. Right when you get to wave 31, it's going to give you 15 gems plus 2 trait tokens. So what you want to do is go to wave like 30, and once you're done with the wave 31, you have to do to wave 31, sorry. So once you're past wave 31 and you get the reward, make sure you go and do that, just so you can get 2 tokens. And it doesn't take long. It takes me about like 14-15 minutes to do that, and it's really easy. It's just honestly placing it down units. Even if you don't have a mythic, you can still get it to wave 31 to get trait tokens and to get gems, of course. So also, the infinites are not only good for getting gems passively when you just place down, because you can obviously go AFK, but they're also good for quests like this. You're gonna have these like every day, I'm pretty sure, and you can easily get 600 gems if you complete all these, which is only wave 15. So if you do these infinites, for the Cursed Academy and Underwater Temple. I don't know if it's like that for, it might switch up the quest, but you should do any of these that you get, and you can get wave 30. You just get to 31. Not only do you get gems in the process, you're also going to get rerolls, and then you're going to be able to claim a quest. Along with gem farm number 2 is actually quests in general. I believe each daily is like close to like 750, almost to 1,000. So I definitely recommend that. And you can also get different rewards as of risky dice, even though they're pretty easy to get into raids, but raids aren't even that easy for new players. They're not even that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm good, but they're definitely not easy for me. So yeah, those are number 2. Make sure you do all your daily quests, and make sure you do your weekly quests as well, because all of this is going to give you like, I don't know, like 3.5k or like a little less. Maybe even a little more, I don't know. But make sure to do all your quests, do infinites if you want to go AFK or do AFK chamber. And make sure you do challenges, because there'll be some challenges where they give you 130 gems. So take advantage of that, my fault. And just make sure you do everything I said above. Anyways, let's get to the final method. I'm going to be telling you the third method. It's going to be the fastest way you get gems, even though it might be the most boring. So obviously a lot of everyone knows this, because once you complete the story mode, you get 110 gems per like chapter for each of these worlds. So if you do all of these worlds, it's going to give you a lot of gems. Especially you can do it hard and also get 130. It's not saying it right here, but like the first time you complete it normal and the first time you complete it hard is going to give you 110 gems every single time, and it does not take that long to get to wave 15. So you're going to want to do that by yourself. First of all, you're going to want to do that with alts, because by that time you're going to be able to trade your gems over to your main account. Again, this is like one of the best ways, but again, this is also one of the most boring ways. So I don't know, maybe balance that out with the other methods, because you don't want to get bored of this game and just quit. This game has like a lot of potential, and it's definitely like as good as Animated Adventures, or maybe not as good, but it definitely will be there in the future. So you're gonna want to get gems and get units, especially these limited units. So take advantage of this quick. And yeah, so there's also another thing, including infinites, which is I guess you can say method number 4, but not everyone can do this. Not everyone has a good PC. It doesn't really require that demanding of a PC, but it's gonna like, not anyone can just do this for other reasons in general. Macroing is really good for gems, especially if instead of doing AFK chamber at night, you can do macroing at night, which is going to give you maybe like 3 times the gems you get, or 2 times the gems you get from the AFK chamber. I definitely recommend macroing because it's so easy to get gems that way. Again, if you can't macro, then please do the story modes with the alts and different alts, because that will give you a lot of gems. But just something passive income wise, and you don't even have to have a mythic to do it, which is crazy, is you can get a lot of gems from just infinite every single time you macro. So the top things you're gonna want to do to get gems is, number 1, the best one is going to be doing story modes with different alts over and over again, doing the easy and hard. Although the second kind of best is doing the macro, because there's some macros you can even do with different alts, which you can do infinite, which is not only going to allow you to get gems passively, it's also going to let you get trait rerolls passively. And I can make another video on macros in specific. If y'all want that, you gotta let me know down in the comments. And the second best is going to be doing all the quests and doing infinite individually without a macro. Make sure you do all the quests just straight up. You have to do all the quests when you're playing this game, or else it's just going to be a complete waste. My quest just refreshed, so I'm about to grind those out. But yeah, just make sure you do the quests all the time, because that's not only are you going to make gems while doing it, you're also going to make risky dies, trait crystals, and all of that. The last method, which is the worst, but it's still way better than doing nothing, is going to be doing the AFK zone right here. It's going to give you 2,000 to 3,000 gems every 7 hours. So if you're sleeping, it's obviously better than doing nothing. And if you're going places, if you're just don't want to play, taking a break, it's obviously better than doing nothing. So those are the top 3 things you should want to do when you're playing this game to make gems fast, to roll on the banners, to get mythic, even maybe a secret. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to sub and like. And if you're returning viewer and you're not subscribed, I appreciate it if y'all subscribe, because only a small percentage of the viewers actually do subscribe. So it would really mean a lot to me if y'all did. I'm trying to hit 1K. I know I've been saying that for a lot, but I actually need to start I'm actually going to start being consistent with my uploads and brainstorm ideas for y'all. And anyways, like I said, my bad for being away for 2 months, but I'm back and appreciate all the love and support. I'll see y'all in the next video.